What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I'm focusing on reports that the St. Louis Blues will not be re-signing Barret Jackman, long tenured defenseman, former Calder Trophy winner. I just think it's funny, he won the Calder over Zetterberg, and Rick Nash. So definitely kind of an interesting thing. No disrespect to Jackman in any way, shape, or form, but look at the offensive numbers those guys have put up since that season, and Jackman's. He is what he is. That's no disrespect again to Barret Jackman. Good, solid, tough defenseman. But at 34 years old, he's not a spring chicken anymore. He's gotten older, and the team's moving on. They're going to need salary cap room to re-sign. Obviously, Tarasenko, that's going to be one of the stories of the summer. July 1st, getting closer and closer. When's the deal going to get done with the high-end Russian sniper? That's going to be one of the major storylines. And I think Jackman is still hell of a team. Reminds me he's in a similar situation to his former last year's teammate, Brendan Morrow, where I think he's gonna hang around, try to win the cup. On 1 year deals. Morrow went to St. Louis in the hopes of winning the cup. Didn't happen there. And now he's in the Stanley Cup final with Tampa. Willing to accept less money in a reduced role to go ahead and try to win the cup. Morrow was in Pittsburgh for a minute before that too, after leaving Dallas. And these guys that play hard for a number of years, and not you kind of root for them to win it, regardless of where they end up. So I think there'll be a market for Jackman. I just don't think he's going to be highly paid and be a team's depth option on defense. That's what he is this point. That's what he was in St. Louis for the last 2 years. And one thing I gotta say for Jackman is, since 2010, 2011, when he missed 22 games. He's missed 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. He's always in the lineup, and is ready to contribute. 11 games over the last 4 years for a guy that plays a really hard physical style hockey that often leads to injuries. He's always in the lineup. He's always there, always on time for work, and that's what you need. From a guy like that knows his role, and it's tough. Being that he's one of the heart and soul of the St. Louis Blues, but it's time to move on. And I think Jackman will hook on with the team trying to win the cup. I think it'd be fun if he signed like a league minimum deal with the Blackhawks next year, who will need defensemen. They'll need a lot of pieces next year, obviously, with their impending salary cap hell. But it'll be a situation like that. Whether it's in Chicago or the insert contender here. New York, Montreal, wherever. He'll be looking to win the cup, and you got to tip your hat to him. And if you root for Jackman as a player like I do, I respect the way he plays the game. I hope he wins the cup. You want to see a guy like that go out with the Stanley Cup. So we'll see what happens, but definitely it had to be done for the Blues. Good for Jackman too. Give him a chance to go somewhere else. That's like an episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Blues not re-signing Barret Jackman. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.